Alright, once again, we're going to be playing some more duels today. Hopefully we have a better showing than yesterday. And hopefully we get some fun heroes. We've got Reno. Could do another Stelina run. Kind of want to try a Reno secret deck. I know that's probably not as successful as the burn counterpart, but I think it fits my playstyle a little bit better. So let's try Reno. And we want the arcane craftiness, the secret lady. And a bunch of the obnoxious secrets. So basically, the goal is to cheat the secrets into play, get more secret value off of Shadow Jeweler Hanar, and scam some wins with Senior Tomb Diver. Do you stop streaming forever when BlizzCon happens? Yeah, unfortunately that was a clause in how I got my ticket. I had to sign a non-streaming agreement, an NSA.
Reno versus Turalian.
I will savor this victory. We're gonna be rich.
All right.
Save the world.
Both of these cards seem like a bit of a nightmare for the opponent to deal with. I don't know if I can keep Hanar without a prep, though. I think I would rather find Anonymous Informant. Let's try it. Worst case scenario, we play double cross on 2, then find the prep for 3 as a result of double crossing. Could also cheat death into Hanar.
Need a bit more spice over here.
Let's do this. Could also just hero power next turn to clean the board up.
May the light grant you peace.
I think I like getting the Hanar down, especially with the cards that I've picked up. I can play double secret next turn with the Anonymous Informant. No, Blizzard did not pay for my travel. Paid for my ticket, though. If I just press this button, it auto-clears the board, right? But if I don't press the button and just play the Chatty Bartender, it clears the board as well and develops a 4/4.
What's troubling you?
Something to hide.
But also, fortunately for me, like I don't have far to travel for BlizzCon, so it does make things a bit easier. Okay, that's a pretty low tempo play for the opponent. Let's start developing some of these secrets.
It'll be our little secret.
Want to favor or prioritize? Ooh, bait and switch seems good. So does the competitive spirit, though. Because we have a board lead. All right.
Something to hide.
If we can protect our Chatty Bartender, I think we'll be okay.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, welcome, Tammy. That should be GG with the competitive spirit. Yeah, there's a more reliable way to get the additional damage onto the board. Book of Wonders? Or Rocket Backpacks. I've got a lot of minions. It's only minions I play. I think Backpacks is probably better. But Book of Wonders is more fun. Look, I've been on a rough streak lately. Part of that is picking the goofy ones. I think I need to make the tempo play. I think it's the backpacks. Just get the consistently good thing. This is the Stone Cold Nuts. It has 3 cards that were already just on purpose running in our deck. I think Book is better if we happen to fall behind, but like the deck really does not want to fall behind. Is really what it comes down to. Hey, welcome, blue thingies.
Reno versus Elusia.
Okay.
I do things my own way.
This is going to be an annoying matchup.
And save the world.
I need better early game. I would really love to keep an objection. Maybe it's just worth to keep an objection to because it's so important to deny their very few minions that they have this early in the run. Yeah, welcome, David. Glad the timing worked out. Surely they tempo a Radiant here, right? Unlucky. Wow, this hand is doo-doo. Okay, guess we are going to need both copies of Objection here. Wait, what is it? Oh my god, they just got 3 copies of their Radiant there. I don't think we're winning this one, folks. I mean, this is objectively very funny that that keeps happening, but, like, it only delays the inevitable.
Your signature is required.
This also would have been a much more effective game plan if we had, like, gotten some mana cheat alongside it, but we did not. All right.
What's troubling you?
On the dotted line.
Donk. Need explosive now for Lyra? I don't think all of the decks are necessarily running Lyra. But I suppose it wouldn't hurt to get 3 of those. Oh my god. Alright, this is our only way out here, I think.
I never lie, but I never tell the truth.
Oh, I should have played Hanar, or... Ugh. I shouldn't have played Hanar there. So that I could get Rush on the Contract Conjure.
Your signature.
Not that I think it matters, but...
Something to hide?
Job's done.
Okay, we've played more than enough secrets for this. We just need to not die here. Yes, I am going to BlizzCon. Hence the extra streams. So I can get some content queued up while I'm gone. We can just go ahead and concede here, right? We're dead. I take 5. There's no way they can't play. They take 6. And we're dead.
Never give up. Run away.
That is not a good matchup for me early when I have so little health. Exerciser. Worst case scenario, it's damage, but it has some upside. Perjury is another card. It's probably the only one that's actually a card. This gives me some early game as well as like another way to deal with big threats. I feel like Life Sentence is probably valuable as the run goes on. Duels content will probably continue even after the expansion, just because it seems to be what people like to watch. There may be like a bit of an interruption while I do new constructed decks with the new cards, but I intend to keep doing duels moving
Legally
forward.
Speaking, there isn't any reason that you can't use an elephant as your primary means of travel. And if they try and stop you anyways, how will they?
Didn't want
You're
my
on an
inner
elephant.
conflict to manifest this way.
All very good points. Thank you, Benno.
Save the world.
My BlizzCon ticket was free in part because I'm participating in a meet and greet. Jeez. Sure do hate totems.
Not the boss of me.
As long as we can get to the chatty bartender, I think it'll be fine. Well, and we've also got another chatty bartender.
Do-re muggle. Smuggle.
Word locks them pretty hard, though. I mean, that's unimportant. God, apparently I should have taken the book. Like, they're just gonna get me in lethal range before I can swing things back in my favor, I think. Like, I'm at 8. I'm effectively another soul barrage away from just losing. This game's over. It ended as a result of the Scroll of Wonders.
Now, what's troubling you? I've heard enough. troubling you.
I mean, a Soulfire just kills. So do a lot of cards in my deck. And their hand. GG.
This would have never happened if you had an elephant.
It's true.
Never lie, but I never tell the truth.
It's true. Kidnap. Unironically kind of good here, but... Heal me? I deserved that. I can't believe people were unironically trying to say that the Totally Totems was good because of board space. Come on now. They got they got 4 mana for the cost of 0. I think it's just goggles, right? More mana cheat. The costume singer, but nothing else good. Same thing here. I think we just accept a Cold Light Seer. And get a couple of high value secrets alongside it. Greedy Gange? Yeah, that's clearly the choice there. Chat smart.
Reno versus Mozaki.
Spells be the greatest weapon of all.
We're gonna be rich and save the world.
Full keep this. Okay, they got some pretty good passives. Could just full play our hand next turn. I'm sorry, what? Hey, it's your boy.
It'll be our little secret.
Job's done.
Is this a Murloc? Unlucky. I don't think they're gonna have that many more, or that many minions. We're already objectioning, but maybe this does something. Jeez.
Just between us.
They are most definitely not getting any minions down here.
It'll be our little secret. Just between us.
We need to get like a rigged fair game off of this perjury or something. Sure would be nice if we could at least like bluff a counter spell at some point. But as long as we draw the Tomb Diver soon, we'll be fine. Surely.
Just between us.
Oh yeah, just huck that at my face. Coward. Okay, so they have 2 more of those. Okay, that actually gets me some card draw,
Just between us.
which is very much needed. That's not a very helpful secret. But it does get me further through my deck, which is important. Owie.
What's troubling you?
Just between us.
It's a good pickup for a change. But man. Top deck mode is kind of brutal. We need something like a Cloak of Dreams so that we can generate repetitive value. The Runic Helm that I turned down is looking a lot better now that we have the goggles. Just hit this once, please. Thank you.
I'm a senior explorer now.
I think it's Unholy Gift you turned down? Oh, you're right. You're right. That makes me feel a little bit less bad. So we know that's Redemption, right? Because it's copied off of the Open the Doorways. Cold Light Seer is in this because I wanted another copy of Cheat Death and Counterspell.
But my diploma.
Like, they don't actually want to kill that because it gives me more attack here. I mean, I guess they probably still do just because it's a pretty threatening minion. Nice, that went face. That's a big weapon. I wonder if they're regretting that turn 1 frostbolt they threw at me. Come on, man. Could be good later.
A smidge of this, a pinch of that.
Or now.
Wrong ingredient.
Well met.
Wrong ingredient.
Tamed Dragon. I give you the 2 months.
Time to wash away the filth.
Oh, finally, the objections. Oh. Just playing the long con there.
I don't have time for this.
Yeah, finally we didn't get Giga scammed. Book of the Dead? Or Bag of Stuffing with the Emerald Goggles. I did say I needed card draw. I'm taking it. Hanar, good. This, nah. We just skip this. As much as I'd like a test, replaying the secrets isn't even something that does anything because it's only Hunter, like, it's only Hunter and Paladin secrets, right? Ring funny, but draw good. Yeah, we're not always going to have the turbo nuts like early like we did last time, but the times that we do, the bag of stuffing is going to be very important. I've seen everybody in chat. I've seen people in chat say everything but bag, so I've concluded that's the best option.
Finally, a real fight.
I like that strategy.
Gonna be rich and save the world.
This looks like another full keep to me. This on 1, potentially the rest of my hand on 2. Hollow Technician plus your hero power would have been nuts, though. Oh, that's actually something to consider in the future. I didn't actually take that into account. But also something to consider about my hero power is that I do eventually want to override it, right? But it could help me get to the point where I'm able to play it. They just always have mummy magic, don't they?
Me have that for you.
It does make this a little bit more awkward, but kind of counting on getting a 2-mana secret there.
My pain doesn't compare to your plague. Ray Murgle.
A smidge of this, a pinch of that.
Ray Murgle.
Wrong ingredient.
My pain doesn't compare to your plague.
This realm of death is filled with
You blow my cover. Oh, likely story.
Cheat death, explosive, counterspell, and objection. Cool. Oh, I didn't realize the suspicious effect didn't go off because it was dead either. I'll take it though.
Finally.
No, thank you.
Ancestors are useful.
Oh my god.
Oh, likely story.
Look, obviously we overdraw here, but I don't care.
Oh, likely story.
Yeah, so bag of stuffing's pretty good. Overdraw diver next turn? I have 10 cards to the opponent's 3. How does that matter? Like we just get there with the Orion and the double chatty bartender. Yeah, it's just as likely I overdraw the Blood Plague.
What do I do with all these cards?
I never lie, but I never tell the truth.
It'll be our little secret.
Oh, likely story.
You have earned an eternity of torment.
Just want to make sure I get the chatty bartender down next turn.
If I could, I would.
So, what's troubling you? Just between us.
Likely story.
Like, this is why it doesn't matter if we overdrew this Tomb Diver. Like, we don't want to have to play the Tomb Diver this game.
My pain doesn't compare to your plague.
What's troubling you?
What secrets does the cosmos hold?
Feels good.
Oh, opponent found lethal for me. Kind of like the Vampiric Fangs. Crusty also tempting. But like getting a little bit of healing and sustain might be a good idea. Crusty is very good because of the rocket backpacks though. So that's like, that makes that a little bit more tempting, but like the need right now seems to be sustain rather than tempo. Uh-oh. No, this is actually very good. We just always want the murderous bucket, it seems. No, I won't be doing any IRL or...
Good day
I'm just
to
gonna
you,
enjoy
Roffle. How we
BlizzCon and
doing
not make
today?
content around it until I get back. I'm doing alright, thank you, SWX. Appreciate the bits. Yeah, welcome, Teo.
Reno versus Lillian.
Okay, connection. So it's kind of an aggressive
Trying to
deck
ruin my
with...
espionage.
We're gonna be rich and save the world.
I like the Bone Spike early. I'm honestly tempted to keep the barrier early as well. I'd rather find a better tempo play than that, though. Like Cold Light Seer, obviously. As a mage, shouldn't you focus more on felling the board instead of more spells?
Well met.
I sincerely don't know what you're trying to say. Walkster, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that.
almost out of time.
Jade Rogue? Yeah, probably. Or for good.
Troubling ya.
Okay, so we do overdraw, but it's a problem for future Roffle. We get Orion into double secret next turn. And they just used one of their best options for dealing with Orion here.
What secrets does the cosmos hold?
What did I burn? Counterspell? Sure.
Your signature is required.
Order? What was the order? Woo!
What was that?
Should I have played the
Was that?
costume singer first so I overdrew more cards?
You blow my cover.
A smidge of this, a pinch of that.
What secrets do I get? Objection, barrier, cheat, death, counterspell. Sure. Let's take the expensive one.
On the dotted line, the stars.
What was that?
Oh, they weren't going to get the card anyway.
Never bring a sword to a fish fight. What was that?
Hey Roffle, labor laws in the United States mandate that you be paid time and a half pay for any work performed on your 7th consecutive day of labor. Make sure to check your pay stub for this period to ensure you're fairly compensated.
Hey, I appreciate that, Collie. I did take Saturday off though. So, unfortunately,
The dotted line, the stars.
I am not
What was that?
required to receive overtime pay. Unlucky.
Oh, never mind then. Back to the acid mines, peon.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for putting me in my place.
I tried my best.
Just this murderous bucket, it always seems to be the way to go, right? Murder accusation is not great, but none of the other options are that appealing. And we get two extraordinarily high value minions for what our deck is trying to do. Worst case is Pyro being stuck left. I mean, Pyro wasn't even a consideration, to be honest. Where's the Hearthstone Streamers Union? I'll try and form one when I'm at BlizzCon. How about that?
Reno versus Rattlegore.
We're gonna be rich.
Alright, bag of stuffing is gonna be nutty here. Let's try and avoid being in a situation where we need to play that. Okay, so that's a minion. Is it an armor bender? What are they considering?
Guess who? Sparkle.
Yeah, welcome, Kyle.
Do you have this in a bigger size?
I never lie, but I never tell the truth.
Do-Re Murgle. Sparkle.
Now, what's troubling you?
Your signature is required.
Okay. I just want to get this counterspell down next turn. It seems to be the only thing that matters to me here. Not playing that. Definitely not playing that. I think I already have one of those in play, don't I? No, I don't. It's pretty good with the minions that I do have on the board. Yeah, welcome, Skellifier.
Do you have this in a bigger size?
If we hit something like an Orion or the Senior Tomb Diver, we can start overdrawing cards, I think. Okay, I should go hunting for another counterspell.
On the dotted line.
Because they just forged, it's really to look for a way to block either the Sanitize or the Bellowing Flames.
If I could, could, I would. On the dotted line.
All right. Yeah, I think they should have killed the Hanar sooner. Or with the weapon swing. I think just bashing into it 2 turns in a row. Like, it wouldn't have paid out for them because I have the secrets to protect it, but like I think they probably needed to make that play just because I've gotten so much value off of it. It's probably not the one they wanted to kill there. In an ideal world. And we get the chatty back.
What do I do with all these cards?
Yeah, what's troubling you?
Perjury into counterspell.
That step was your last.
Oh, this is where we start to lose.
I never lie, but I never tell the truth.
Yeah, I should have played the accusation. That's a misplay.
Mess with me.
You're not getting in this way.
signature is required.
This is my bridge!
Move fast here.
A smidge of this, a pinch of that.
On the dotted line.
Job done.
I probably don't want to have a double cross up here, do I?
Mess with me. On the dotted line.
Wrong ingredient.
Ugh, that got a little sketchy at the end. It's an uncomfortable matchup when I'm so heavily reliant on the bag of stuffing. Surly mob. Surly mob is a pretty good tempo play, right? Holmes for funny? That's not... It's not funny to have a card that is completely useless in my deck. None of these are good. So no thank you. Probably the best of the three is Mob. I think Mob is like actively quite good for me, right? Because my whole game plan falls apart if I lose a board presence. It's not funny to have a useless card. Tell that to Stranglethorn Tiger. Stranglethorn Tiger was very far from useless. How dare you?
Reno!
Oh god, not again.
Rattlegore!
We're gonna be rich and save the world.
I think I keep the Conjure. It is quite easy for me to get multiple secrets online early. Yeah, this is a good hand for the Conjure on turn 2. Same opponent? I think that's maybe unlikely, but... I don't know enough about duels to refute that.
Job's done.
Okay. Surely that's not an objection of their own, is it? around it.
Your signature is required.
Pretty good. Rattlegore with idols, this run is over. It's amazing how early in games people will make that claim when it comes to duels. Just consistently.
Never lie, but I never tell the truth.
Idols is always scary. I'm not saying it isn't, but like... The game literally just started.
Dotted line.
Go Ray Murgle.
On the dotted line.
Played around it. Nice.
Murgle.
Opponent does anything, chat, there's nothing we can do. Yeah, that's like... I don't know. It seems more prevalent in duels for whatever reason, but that is legitimately how it seems sometimes.
Something to hide.
On the dotted line.
Murgle.
I don't think it's over, just a scary treasure. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. I'm not a fool.
A smidge of this, a pinch of that.
I think they'll be most likely to go for the rewind, so I want this.
Something to hide.
On the dotted line.
Murgle.
Shatter? No shatter.
Wrong
Something to
ingredient.
hide.
The dotted line.
Ray Murgle. Murgle.
My hero power fires 2 missiles, and repeats if any die. Would have been nice to have a chatty bartender going early here, but... Okay. Oh yeah, the bait and switch.
Guess who? Sparkle.
We've drawn almost all of our secrets. We can't find our, like, important win condition cards, which is what's causing a bit of issues this game. I play hat there. I imagine it was to play around counterspell. Or something of the like. Any surly mobs? Jeez, that is actually devastating here. I don't have any way to justify playing the Orion here.
You've been in tighter scrapes, Reno.
Have you?
Your signature is required.
Gotta move fast here.
The dotted line.
Yeah, my good stuff came out a little too late, I think. Maybe I can scam some wins with the Tomb Diver. It's pretty ambitious, though. Could you really use that chatty bartender about now? Or you mean the 3 that I have in my deck?
I'm a senior explorer now.
I don't have that many bombs in my deck. How did I just draw 2 consecutive? Jeez.
What secrets does the cosmos follow the stars?
Sincerely, I think the best I can do. Fortunately, it does leave me open to drawing another bomb. But I didn't have anything I could get good healing off of. That's a bummer. That was a good run. We got scammed really hard a couple times, which doesn't feel great.